Yeah?
Kitchen.
Good. Thought I'd find you in here. Don't count it in here. Put it away. Anyway, there's no need to count it. It's all there.
Always a pleasure doing business with a Tate.
Yeah? I look forward to your side of the bargain.
That Chris Tate is loaded, isn't he?
Smart little lady, aren't you? What's it to you?
Always interested in men with a packet.
Well, that's always the impression you've given me. Would you like me to effect an introduction?
Get off. He's old enough to be my dad. Afternoon.
What do you want?
Oh, is that how you greet all your customers, then?
You're not a customer.
You don't know that.
You're a dingo.
Could still be civil.
OK. How do you do, Miss Dingle?
Charity.
Charity. Charity, I'm delighted to make your acquaintance. It's a nice day. Now, get out.
Oh, you're a case, aren't you?
All right. What sort of transport were you wanting exactly? A bus for a Dingle family outing? A lorry to transport some stolen goods? A getaway car for that thug with the leather jacket?
It's more of a business opportunity, really.
Business.
I've got a proposition for you.
You've got a nerve.
Famous for it.
Of course, I don't need to do this. But I'm a busy man. It might just suit me to do business on my doorstep.
Yeah, wherever you like.
I insist on total discretion, of course. I have a son. I don't want him or my family getting mixed up in my affairs.
Well, my uncle's axe blood pressure's a worry to me, so I don't even let him know I'm in business.
Well, that's settled then. A private arrangement just between us.
I'll have that drink now.
Subject to the money, of course. And the quality of the goods.
What are you doing up at Sparrow's Cop?
Just getting in, aren't I?
Got a mouth like a buzzard's chuff. Yeah. Where have you been?
Late.
Aye? What for?
Been with a woman.
Oh, well, that's summat. I've not seen you with one since you turned up here.
I've loads of them.
I had you down as a fella like that, Jason.
Hey. I've been with 2 women, if you must know.
Ooh, look at them, eh? But in my experience, 2 women means double trouble.
You couldn't get enough of me.
Oh, well. Well, much as I like to stand here and listen to your exploits, I think I'll get back in my pit. Aye, I've got a real woman up there.
Thanks, keep the change.
Thanks.
Which go-kart will go first if they keep at the
Well, that's them pigs, Fred. I thought Lisa said something about you helping her out.
Oh, I'm allergic.
To work?
What's all the mean numbers in paint?
Well, I hope you're not allergic to ale. Because being as you've not put out chip pot, you can buy me a pint this dinner. Where'd you get that?
Someone owed me.
Oh, come into Wally for a pint then.
That's not good for you, too much drink.
Don't tell me. You got barred last night.
I wasn't. Ask him.
Keeping an eye on the temperature.
You're not signed the pledge, have you?
What pledge?
Oh, thanks for the money, anyhow.
Do you want bacon butty? Serves you right.
Thanks.
So, where'd you end up?
Some guy's flat.
All right, good night though, wasn't it?
Can't remember.
I can see me and Frankie gonna have to put you through some serious training if you want to keep up.
No, I think I'll take a leaf out of Paddy's book. A nice cup of cocoa, fall asleep in front of the telly.
Until next time. Who invited you in?
I'm making inquiries into an aggravated burglary.
Yeah, well, don't aggravate me. Sling your hook. If someone brought wind on moon, you'd say it with me.
Not this time. Not yet, anyway. Where were you between 10:45 and 11:15 last night?
Him?
So?
I ain't done anything.
Good. So the sooner we can eliminate you from our inquiries, the better. Where were you?
Can't remember.
Whoever did it didn't need to break in. They knew that Kathy was away.
Trish with her.
And heard in the pub that Tricia was likely to be staying there for the night.
Listen to Miss Marple.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave us alone.
I live here.
Or we could always go to the station.
Well, I didn't do it.
Oh, come on, Jace, it's a fair cop. Hold your hands up.
What are you on about? Look, I've done nothing wrong.
Well, in their eyes, you have. Jason, have you got the keys to Kathy's?
Don't mind me. I'll wait till you sort out your alibi.
Listen, you old bag, they've done now, so get out of my home. Don't, Mandy.
This is nothing to do with you.
You're victimising him.
Think it might be better if we go to the station.
Here we go.
Button it, or you can come as well. The quicker we get this sorted, the better all round. Come on.
I feel sick.
Come off it.
I do.
Jason, the sooner we get this cleared up, the better.
I'm coming.
No, you're all right.
Admit nothing.
I really don't feel up to this.
You didn't do it, did you?
Of course not.
That didn't make much difference to that lot.
I'd never rub off Kathy or Tricia. Believe it or not, I've never stolen anything in my life.
Well, then you've got nothing to worry about, have you? Get a move on.
Can you give me a minute?
No.
I'm gonna choke.
Will you stop messing me about? I'll talk to you later.
Shouldn't you be hanging around those public bogs in Otten?
Are you just gonna walk away while Lisa gets banged up?
It's nothing to do with me. Anyways, they can't pin anything on her.
You know they could.
Don't know what you're on about.
She trusted you, gave you a chance.
What? Labouring for you?
Look, it's not just the stuff you nicked. Well, that's bad enough.
I've had enough of this.
Do you think anyone's gonna give us work again?
That's all you're mithered about, innit? Covering your own back.
Just take the stuff back, and I'll keep it between me and you.
That sounded like a threat to me, pal.
Just do it.
Nobody tells me what to do. Especially a pervert, right?
I teach you to go out with Frankie and Mandy. Look like they got the mother of all hangovers. What's up? What's the matter, Jason?
Someone doesn't like what I am.
What do you mean? You've been fighting?
That's not my style.
You've not been beaten up. Well, who did it?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
You probably think I deserve it.
Come on, let's get you home and then call the police.
No.
Why?
Well, just forget about it.
How can I?
That's what I'm gonna do. Just blank it out.
Oh, don't be daft. Come on, the police will sort it out.
The police?
No different than anyone else. But that voice, you probably did something to deserve it. It's like when a prostitute's beaten up. People think they're not like us, not quite human. So it doesn't matter quite so much.
No, you're wrong.
Am I? You only want one.
I can't crack open a whole packet just for you.
Might get blood poisoning.
Then buy the packet.
Caught it on a rusty nail on bus shelter.
Well, you better go and wash it.
Gonna sue that bus company.
You could buy a whole crate of plasters then.
Give us a plaster and I'll tell you who's in the frame for that robbery.
What, Cathy's?
One arrest made, another person under suspicion.
Who? Do I know them? You're not conning me.
Couldn't tell a lie. It's a weakness I've got. Been beaten up in children's
Who
home.
the devil is it?
Lisa Dingle.
Not Lisa. One of the others, maybe.
Oi! I'm a Dingle. Don't tar us all with same brush.
Sorry.
Carted off in squad car she was.
Never.
And they're still looking for her accomplice. Jason Kirk.
Never.
Hey, watch her, Cain, lad.
It's terrible about Lisa, Zach. I'm sure she's innocent.
Course she is. Of what?
I've been looking all over for you. Coppers have lifted Lisa.
Arrested her?
I went to stop them, but got there too late.
Tell Mandy to pick up Belle from playgroup. I'm off to the cop shop.
I still don't believe Lisa could do something like that. Not from Cathy Glover.
Can't tell with people. Trust no one. You won't be disappointed, Mrs. Windsor.
Led the baby elephant through the darkness back to the safari park.
Keep your eyes down. I'm watching.
As soon as she saw him, his mother rushed over and made a great big
Told you. I'll give you that money back Friday.
It's not the money I'm after. It's Tricia's locket.
Who's Tricia?
Hand it over.
You on something, pal? You're the second one who's been trying to pin something on me. I've had enough, right?
Give us it then.
The other geezer who went on with himself won't walk upright for a month.
You don't frighten me.
No? Don't want a family do went by when we were kids when I didn't batter you.
Told Zach you nicked from Cathy's house, did you?
I don't know why everyone thinks it was me.
All I want is Tricia's locket.
It's worth nout.
Give it us, and I won't say into the roses.
You couldn't any road. I'm a Dingle. Not done, Marlon. You might have airs and graces, but you know that.
All right. Give it us, and I won't tell Zach.
And what are elephants most afraid of? Now let's get this straight, said Reginald about soon after Mr. Martin. Do you want me, a little mouse, to go up to this great big elephant and frighten him? Is what he said.
I've just twigged why you want it. You want to get into Trish's keks. That should keep her sweet. You owe me. Don't forget. Done you a good turn. Guess I want sunshine.
You had a better quote? Only I'm sure we can come to some arrangement. I see. Thanks for letting us know.
Bad news.
Oh. Roofing job in Otten. Client's just cancelled.
Did he give a reason?
Didn't have to. Reckon last client getting burgled while we had the keys might have had something to do with it.
No, it'll soon blow over. You haven't been charged, I know.
Typical of Angie Reynolds. Anything goes wrong, blame a Dingle.
She's not the only one thinks like that. Mud sticks. I'm trying to start a new business and this could get strangled at birth.
Then we've got to find out who did it. Sort it out from there. Morning, Jason. We need to talk.
What about?
Crime and punishment. Now, I'm used to being hounded by the filth. Water for duck's back. But Lisa gets upset, see?
Yeah, they interviewed me too.
I remember they had more reason in your case, eh?
Zach, I didn't rob cafes. You've got to believe that.
Well, what's important is we get the heat off Lisa. So she can get back to work in peace. With you or without you, it doesn't matter to me. Clear?
That's crystal.
Take a stroll, shall we? Hey.
Trouble with pigs, Zach?
Aye, the uniform kind. Angie Reynolds has been giving Lisa an hard time, and now she's losing business because of the gossip.
It's not my fault. You got to convince him I had nothing to do with the robbery.
Well, I believe you. He's a good lad at that, aren't you? Have you been knocking him about, Zach?
It looks like somebody beat me to it.
Jason?
I don't want to talk about it.
I think you're going to have to if you want to help Lisa.
Like I told them, I found it outside the wool pack.
Look at me, Marlon. I'm a bit too old to believe in fairy stories.
Oh, that's your problem.
No, I don't think so. Because handling stolen goods is an offence.
Not if you're getting it back to the rightful owner.
One small item. And I have reason to believe you know where the rest is, which should be worth a warrant to search your place.
You'll not find anything.
Maybe. But I'm sure your roommates won't like the harassment. And if I draw a blank there, I can always start a new place of employment, which won't make you very popular here.
Give me a break, Angie.
Not a chance. If you so much as drop a sweet wrapper on the pavement, I'll pull you in. I know you're worried about what they'll do to you if you break the Dingle code. Well, now you can worry about what I'll do to you if you don't.
You okay, Marlon?
No. Every time I try to make things better, I just make them worse.
Do you want to talk about it?
Grub's ready. I'm getting some fresh air.
So you had the filthy?
I didn't say it about you.
Very wise. Keep it that way and you'll live a long and healthy life.
Thought you might be round next. There's obviously some part of my anatomy that's not been trodden on yet.
That is not a very nice way to greet your uncle.
Well, pardon me for feeling a little jaded. I've been grilled by the police, threatened with murder, and lectured by the vicar. It's not been a good day.
Well, let me make it better.
No thanks. The only help I need is from the SAS. I'm hoping they're going to come and airlift me out of here.
That is the wrong attitude, Marlon. Us Dingle should always stick together.
Don't bother with the family loyalty card. It's already been played and I was lucky to survive. I'm telling you, life were a lot safer when you exiled me.
Yeah, but I've welcomed you back now. And it's very distressing to find that another member of the clan has been threatening you.
I never said that. My lips are sealed.
You're not denying it with Cain, then? Thank you, Marlon. I knew we could sort this out between us.
One could have nicked the keys out of my pocket without me noticing.
Like who?
I don't know.
Or won't say. There's a conspiracy of silence surrounding this case. I'm sure you could tell me plenty about it if you'd a mind to.
Not me. I'm just an honest pig farmer here for veterinary advice.
Pull the other one, Zach. It's got bells on it.
So what's wrong with your pigs then, Zach?
Don't be daft, Paddy. It was Cain who beat you up, wasn't it? I'll take that as a yes. Now I can deal with it.
Well, I guess that's sorted then.
Well, having been on the wrong end of one of Zach's left hooks, usually I'd say yeah. But Cain's a bit of an hard nut, isn't he? Zach's not getting any younger.
You don't sound too confident.
I think we better give Lisa a call.
Where's Cain?
Upstairs. But Paddy's just phoned. I know what you're up to.
Good, you can leave us to it. Cain, I want to see you!
Zach, I don't want you to do this.
I'm doing this for you.
I know, but there's other ways of doing things. You could phone the police. Oh, all right, I know you'd never do that, but you could get the rest of the family round. Show them we all feel the same.
If I had to hide behind you lot or the police, you could dig an hole out there and bury me. I'm going to sort this out myself. Cain, get down here!
I heard you the first time.
I'll leave you to it then.
What's the problem?
You are? You have been stepping way out of line.
Jason been squealing?
And Marlon?
Well, we just had a chat, that's all.
Well, now you can have a chat with me.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to hear stories about you. Zach Dingle, bare-knuckle champion, hard man. And then when I got here, all I saw was a middle-aged bloke running to fat, gone soft.
You be ready to try your luck, then?
I don't want to fight you. I've got too much respect. Besides, we've got nothing to fight about.
You robbed Cathy's!
So? You're not telling me you've never nicked anything?
Not for me own. Cathy has been good to this family.
Okay. I'll remember that in future. Treat her better.
You'll do more than that. Everything that was taken goes back where it belongs.
It can't. I've already fenced it.
That's your problem. Because if Cathy doesn't get all her stuff back, you'll be looking for somewhere else to live after you get out of hospital.
Don't push it, Zach. Respect can only get you so far.
That's the way you want it. I'm ready.
Get off.
You're not eating anything. So you go round to see Cathy and give her back all the stuff that you pinched.
I've told you. I've already fenced her stuff.
And I've told you to go and get it back. Today.
Yeah, right.
If we're going to stay here, I suggest we do what he says.
So what do I do?
The fence you sold it onto, was it Macca?
I'm not going asking for it back. Get battered.
I could save you getting your pretty face messed up if you like.
How?
Go and get the jewellery back off Macca.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a price.
If you don't mind me asking, what does Chris want to see you for?
Now, come on, Terry. I don't think your boss would want you interrogating one of his business associates, would he?
No. So that's what you are then, business associate?
Maybe I want to buy a computer.
All right.
Then again, maybe I'm having something transported to a secret destination.
And don't you ever do something like that again. You hear me?
All this fuss over some cheap jewellery. It's made me look a right git.
How do you think it's made me and Lisa look?
No one knows it's got anything to do with you.
Are you thick or what? You could have ruined Lisa's chances of her and Jason's business getting off the ground.
Oh, don't start up again. I had all this yesterday.
Well, you need it drumming into your skull. I'm telling you for the last time. If you want to stay around here, you better learn how we behave. And fast. Now get out of my sight.
Nice doing business with you.
You too?
We'll have to discuss further business possibilities soon.
You've got my number.
Terry, could you escort Charity home?
My pleasure, boss.
Do you mind if I sit here?
Be my guest. Not working tonight?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you either know or you don't. What is it you do exactly?
Suppose you could call me a home help.
Oh, see. And how do you find Chris's patients go?
Oh, he's a little trouble. How do you find him as bosses go?
Depends on his mood. He's a bit fond of giving folk an hard time. But you probably found that out for yourself. And, Burnham and Black for charity.
Getting pretty friendly with her, aren't you?
Not really.
You want to watch it, mate? The Dingles won't take kindly to seeing her mixing with somebody who works for Chris Tate.
Oh, he won't be able to help himself, Marlon. He can't resist young women, can you, Terry?
You both got it wrong. We're just having a chat. Which is more than can be said for you two by the looks of things.
I'd,
What are you doing with him?
Terry's a mate.
He works for Chris Tate. You better not be getting in with them.
We're just having a drink. There's naught to it, mate.
Oi, I'm not your mate.
And you're not my keeper, so get out my face.
I'll have a pint.
Please?
Oh, just get on and serve me.
I'll serve Cain, Tricia. What did you want again?
Pint. Please.
So then, roughed anyone up today?
What?
Oh, you know what I mean. Taught anyone a lesson?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I know it was you who had a pop at Jason.
Ah, he's telling tales across the bar, has he?
No. And if you must know, his sort aren't very popular with me either. But I don't go around thumping them. Live and let live, eh?
Can I have a pint, please?
Coming up.
You didn't say anything, did you?
Of course I didn't. You can fight your own battles.
Getting on right well in the post office. Mrs. Winter says I've an enthusiasm you won't see in a normal person.
Oh, that's nice.
I offered to help out, but Mrs. Winter weren't keen. I thought if she employed a stamp licker, then people could save taste on the tongues.
I only wish other folk in this house were as keen to earn a living instead of robbing off our friends for an income.
Don't mind me.
Ah. Well, you've no intention of getting a job, have you?
Look, Lisa. Just 'cause you've got a proper job, don't mean the rest of us have to go legit. We're Dingles. We don't play by your rules. And considering one of our family was killed 'cause of you, you'd be best off keeping it buttoned.
It wasn't Lisa's fault.
I thought you might like to know that Kathy's had her jewellery returned.
Has she? Well, she must be thrilled.
What good news.
Isn't it? She says it was returned anonymously.
So?
I think all three of us know that it wasn't.
Can't you stop harassing us?
Well, that depends on whether your family can start behaving themselves.
Now, you listen to me, Sergeant Reynolds. This family has been through hell. Real hell. And your husband had a lot to do with that. So leave us alone.
OK. I'll leave it. But if any more police time gets wasted because of a crime involving a dingle, I'll be back.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yes, well, Cain better have learnt his lesson.
Emily, what do you think you're doing? I've got a queue of impatient customers in there and you're just dawdling.
Shh.
What?
The bench.
What?
The memorial bench for Butch and the others.
Oh.
Do you need me for anything else, Chris? Only I was wondering if I could clear off early.
No, that's fine. I just need to see Charity Dingle later. Take my car, bring her back here, say, 9:30.
Right.
Is there something in that you didn't understand?
Look, I know it's none of my business what you do with your private life.
No, it isn't.
But I'm not thick. And it don't take Inspector Morse to work out what's going on between you two.
And I do appreciate your discretion, Terry. No, in fact, I don't appreciate it. I pay for it.
Do you?
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, do you pay? For this kind of work? What it costs me?
I don't like the sound of this.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about money. Leastways, not like that.
I hope not.
I'm not going to go shouting the odds about you and the Dingle girl, but... Well, you know that. It's just that there's something I've got to say about it.
I do hope you're not going to go all moral on me, Terry.
All this driving about with Charity. People are starting to talk. About me and her. Actually, I don't think it's very funny.
Treat it as a compliment. She's a good-looking girl.
Yeah. But I've...
Never paid for a woman. Would it be that terrible?
Well, for me, yeah.
It's not like they're flocking round you, Terry.
Well, that's as might be, but... Well, I haven't...
You haven't sunk so low, is that what you're going to say?
No. Well, maybe. Something like that.
Look, I don't do this because I have to. I do it because I want to. It's easier this way.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I'll see you later.
Terry.
What?
I do appreciate your discretion.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Kathy, look. What a surprise.
Can I come in?
Hey up, Kathy, love.
Before you say anything, I just want to say how terrible I feel that this happened while you were away.
Not that Lisa had out to do with it. Yeah, well, she just feels bad because she had the key. I mean, she were responsible, like, but not actually responsible, if you get me, mate.
Zach?
Yes, love?
Shut up.
I am truly sorry. I could explain everything if you really want to know.
Lisa?
No, it's all right, Zach. I really don't want to know, but I do appreciate that all my things were returned to me.
Yeah, not that we know out about that.
Shut it, Zach. Now, some people might say I was crazy, but after all that's happened to me in the past year, getting my things back actually makes me feel that there are some people in the village who are really looking out for me. People who care about what happens in their own way. And that means a lot to me.
You are crazy.
Then shut it. So let's forget it ever happened, hey?
Oh, Kathy, love.
I'll see you later. About the decorating.
Is it not right?
No, it's lovely. It's just the bill.
Oh, please, Kathy, love, I couldn't accept any money off you.
No. You've done the work. You've done a good job.
She's right there, Lisa, love.
I thought I'd pay about half. I thought that would be fair, considering the inconvenience.
Hang on a minute.
Zach. Half will be more than fair.
Cash, I presume?
9:15.
Yeah. Chris said that he wanted you up at home farm for past.
Right, OK. Well, I'll be in here then. Cheers, Terry. Is something up?
Well, I could always tell him that I couldn't find you, if you like.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
Don't worry your head about it, Terry, OK? Just drive the car.
Don't you ever wish you were in a different line of work?
Like what? Oh, like errand boy for Chris Tate.
Right. See you later.
Oh, sit down. You're making me seasick. Why don't you tell me something about you? You can't always have been Chris Tate's gopher. What are you two gawping at?
Terry and that cherry Dingle.
Más vale un pájaro en mano que 100 volando. What's she say?
Not a clue.
You ready then?
I was going to get a drink.
Well, I'm supposed to pick you up now.
OK.
No, if you need a drink first, I understand.
No, it's OK. I'm not bothered. Let's go, eh?
You're looking good as usual.
I know.
Drink?
Sure.
There you are. Tell me about yourself.
You don't have to chat me up, you know.
Go on.
Dropped out of school, didn't get on with my dad, did a bit of drifting before I found a way to earn some money. How about you?
Stayed in school, got on with my dad, and didn't do much drifting.
You know, I think there's a lesson there somewhere.
You don't sound very sorry for yourself.
I don't do self-pity. Anyway, I'm all right. Here I am drinking 15-year-old malt with a nice bloke in a big house.
A nice bloke.
Oh, am I wrong?
No, you're not. When I like someone, I can be nice.
Come on, then, be nice to me, eh?
What do you think Zach would do if he walked in and found you here?
We'd be scraping him off the ceiling. Better him than Cain, though, eh?
Good point.
How about your Zoe? I'm guessing she won't be too amused either.
Let's face it, anyone we know would disapprove.
So anyway, if we're going to do anything...
We are doing something. We're talking. I'm getting to know you.
What, and that's all you want to do?
This time, yeah. Why so surprised?
Chris, you're not just paying for a chat.
I'm paying to relax over a drink with a beautiful woman who comes from a world I know nothing about. I like experience now and then. It's good for the soul. And you, well, you're a new experience.
That's almost romantic. I thought this would be strictly business. You're supposed to be all bitter and heartless.
Talking of business, Terry will be here soon.
And you're out of time.
I've enjoyed your company.
Thanks very much.
Oh, and if anyone asks, stick to that bitter and heartless line, all right?
Sure. We've both got images to protect.
How was it with Chris?
You what?
Oh, I don't mean how was it. I mean, was it all right? Are you all right?
Terry, I don't want to get into this again.
It's just that I've still got a problem with you doing it.
Do you enjoy your job?
Not especially.
Well, me neither. But, you know, some of us can't pick and choose what we do.
It's just that I wouldn't have thought that Chris would have to pay for it.
He doesn't have to. He could go out, meet someone, chat her up, maybe go out with her a few times, try to sound interested when she starts going on about her first husband and kids. Come on, you've got to admit it cuts a few corners, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that
I don't want your pity, Terry. In an ideal world, I'd be a lady of leisure. But in the meantime, this works for Chris and it works for me. So get used to it.